Good morning from Animal Kingdom. Decided to come to Animal Kingdom instead of Epcot today.
You see the big bird? Sorry, I don't want to use this bird. It's making a huge It's like laughing, facing balls and balls. They're humongous. That we watch. Yeah, the wingspan can reach 9 feet. They're humongous. Look at the flamingos, they're all pink. Okay, you're about to see this. Okay, so we're over where the flamingos are, and they have they're called flap it. Watch her flap it. Walter. They have up to a 9-foot wingspan. They're humongous. Okay, they're making a nest, and it's like I think they're the size of a bonfire. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they did. You see those the birds right there? There's one. Alright, I'll do that.
Yeah, that was awesome. Oh, hold on, Sam. I think I discovered something. So the beat is more than just rhythm. The beat is making change and being a change maker.
You're right, that's right. Inspirational drum beats and messages are the extensions of one's heart and soul. They motivate us to be innovators, to grow, be our best, and move to the beat of our own drum.
Oh, you say move to the beat of our own drum. I think that just gave me an idea. All right, so you've seen us do it. So how about you all join in too, all right? Just follow our steppers.
How's everybody doing today? How y'all can do better than that? How's everybody doing today? So we're going to take you on a stepping journey with us. Is that all right? All right, so we're going to show you some hand claps, some claps, and some foot stomps. Okay. You guys ready? You guys ready? It looks like this. Follow after me. Clap, 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 clap. Hey! Okay. Clap, 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 clap. Hey! One more time. Wait. Clap, 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 clap. Hey! Last time. Wait. Clap, 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 clap. Hey! Very good. Now we're going to move on to the clap. It looks something like this. Clap, 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 clap. Here we go. Clap, 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 clap. Here we go. Clap, 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 clap. Last time we go. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah. Okay, now we have foot stomp. Have anybody ever heard of the 8-count stomp? Yes, you have to be oh, okay. So ours is a little different today. It looks something like this. Kick, kick, stomp. Kick, kick, stomp. Everybody kick, kick, stomp.
There you go.
Kick, kick, stomp. 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 Everybody kick, kick, stomp. Kick, kick, stomp.
transform the jangling discourse of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. I have a dream. That my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream. I have a dream. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom to ring, we will let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city. We will be able to speed up that day with all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics. We'll be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
A round of applause for our
Let's see how long it takes. Slide back.
Now the black rhino, they're the smallest of the rhino species, but they're still quite large, as they're going to weigh around 3,000 to 4,000 pounds. Nap. So adorable. And take a look at their skin. It looks like it's covered in dry dirt or mud. That's because it is. Rhinos love to wallow or roll around in the mud because that mud is going to help protect their skin from the sun and insects. So it's a 2-in-1 bug repellent and sunscreen. Now on our right hand side we have our 4 species of antelope, the Bongo. These orange brown animals with those pointed back horns. The Bongo have that specific patterning and coloring. That patterning and coloring is going to be their camouflage to help them blend in with the logs and the trees of the forest to hide from their predators. And those white lines are meant to resemble rays of sunlight or moonlight coming through the forest canopy. And on our left-hand side, we have these 2 very large black and white birds. Those are the saddle-billed stork. That's the name because they have that yellow saddle-shaped marking on top of their bill. We do have a couple of our Nile Hippopotamus lying outside of the water sunbathing. Nile hippos do love to lie outside of the water from time to time when it's nice and sunny out to warm up in the sun's rays. Now, a Nile hippo will also come out of the water to feed as well. Friends, just a reminder, everybody does need to remain seated at all times. And now we have the Nile crocodile as well as the water reptiles. Now, crocodile can be anywhere from 15 to 20 tall. They're the mascots of the Hattering Bay Wildlife Reserve we are on right now. They're named for their sable brown coloring. We've got some more wildebeest on our left-hand side as well, and some zebra. Now this particular species of zebra is the Heartland's mountain zebra, thus the name because they will live in mountainous terrain from time to time. That's because that mountainous terrain is going to act as a natural barrier, helping to protect them from predators. As navigating through that steep rocky slope terrain is going to be pretty difficult. I got a zebra and a giraffe and a little bit of a tussle. Not sure why, but that zebra is not happy with this giraffe. Now, if you look at the top of their heads, they do have those two horn-like protrusions. Those are the ossicones I was telling you about. The ossicones on the giraffe that they share in common with their relatives, the okapi. It's like that zebra is getting ready to try and kick at the poor giraffe. Not 100% sure why. If you take a look at their ears, they do resemble the shape of the continent of Africa, allowing you to distinguish them as such. Fully grown African elephants are going to weigh anywhere from 9,000 to 13,000 pounds once fully grown. African elephants. We know it's a herd as we can actually see a little juvenile now just moved behind that larger adult. We're going to see if we can actually get a better view of them in just a short moment. Yes, because there's a herd and there's a little juvenile there, then that means all these adult elephants are going to be female. You can see that little juvenile on the left-hand side. Now this little juvenile, she is going to stay with her herd for quite some time until she's large enough to fend for herself and then decide if she wants to stay with the herd or go join another herd. Using those long, muscular, prehensile trunks to bring that food into their mouths. Now here on our left-hand side, we do of course have the flamingo. This particular species of flamingo is the greater flamingo, as they are the largest of the flamingo species. But I'm sure they would say they're greater for many number of reasons. Now, if you look closely, we can see a couple flamingo here that are not really pink. They're more so just black and white. Now those are juvenile greater flamingos. That's because flamingos do get their coloring from their diet. The main simple of their diet are brine shrimp, which are very high in beta-carotene. Beta-carotene has a pink coloring in these brine shrimp. About a year or two after hatching and eating lots and lots of beta-carotene pink-rich brine shrimp, it's when you're going to start to actually notice that pink coloring appearing in their body, like their feathers, legs, and elsewhere. So it goes back to that old saying of you are what you eat. And now here on our left-hand side, we do have some of my favorite animals of the Heartland Wildlife Reserve, the white rhinos. And we have a whole crash of them. A crash is what you call a group of rhino. I can actually see a little juvenile going over to the mud wallow to join one of the adults. Now on our left-hand side, we can spy a couple cheetah, by the way, the fastest land animals on the planet. Cheetah can reach speeds of around 60 miles an hour, around 90 kilometers an hour in about 3 seconds or so. But they can't maintain that speed for very long, so they're more known as sprinters rather than long-distance runners. Just lying around taking a little cat nap.
He's just
As a
lying
male lion,
around.
you can see sleeping up there. Male lions have those big fuzzy manes. Now, lions are going to sleep for around 16 to 20 hours a day. They're going to be most active at night. They prefer to be more active at night so they can better hide from their prey. And also it's going to be a lot cooler at night as well. Lions are very well equipped for life in the dark as they have thick padding on their paws. That'll help them move more silently. And also on our right hand side we have that small little brown animal on the hill that is a bontebok. And that bontebok is Sebastian the bontebok. He's our grandpa bontebok of the savannah. Now on our right hand side we also have 2 more rhinos and we have an even smaller white rhino calf. And the teeny tiny beauty. He was born here in September. On our left hand side we have another lion. This is a lioness, a female lion. We can recognize her from the fact she does not have a big fuzzy mane like the males do. Also take a nice little cat nap. Now it is the female lions that do the hunting for the pride. They're going to work hard to bring home the food while the male lions stay behind to defend their territory and protect the rest of the pride like the cubs. Now here on the left hand side we can see the largest bearing mammals in Africa, the warthogs. You can see two warthogs lying over there. You can see those long round tusks jutting out from their snouts. Warthogs use their tusks to dig their burrows along their tough snouts and hooves, where they truly belong, when hopefully poaching is a thing of the past. Here on the left hand side, this is the warden's coast of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. And no, these aren't the wardens. These are the warden's roommates, the Nigerian dwarf goats. And they're kids, as kids is what you call baby goats. Also take a look at that yellow hanging box. A lot of those goats are underneath. That yellow hanging box is one of those beehives I was telling you about that farmers are placing around their crops to help keep elephants away.
There's some over here napping.
That's what? We are the beat. Hey! Let's go, let's go! Let's go, let's go!
Say doubles and doubles and doubles, doubles and doubles and doubles, doubles and doubles and doubles. Slow it down.
Hey! Hey! Here we go. Okay, I see y'all. We are the beat. We are the beat.
Woo! Give it up, give it up.
I don't really want to wait 70 today.
Way over there? See him way over there? Oh, now he's crashing.
You see the otters way down there, not in the water. Sophie, not in the water.
So, watch Papa's finger. Look on the land down there. See the two otters that are out on the land? Don't put your face on the glass. See them down there on the land?
Just one.
Oh, well. Look at, oh, here comes an otter. Here he comes. Oh, look at them up there. They're all over. I think they're chasing each other, aren't they? Okay, let's go see some more stuff. Okay. I got your hand.
Leaving Animal Kingdom now. So gosh darn hot out. I lasted about 4 hours though. I would stay here longer, but it's just too gosh darn hot. But wind, some wind. We don't get wind in the park. It's not as much wind, so it's hot. But I'm leaving now. Bye, Animal Kingdom.